My precious child, listen to me very carefully in this moment. Your answer is coming now, not later, not someday, not in another distant season. Thou, I am speaking with urgency because this moment cannot be treated lightly. You have waited long enough. You have prayed long enough. You have endured long enough. And I am telling you clearly the waiting season is ending. Stop scrolling. Stop doubting. This is not random. You did not find these words by accident. I brought you here because your spirit needed to hear my voice at this exact moment. Do not let distractions steal this from you. Do not let fear convince you this is for someone else. I am speaking directly to you. You who almost gave up. You who wondered if I was still listening. You who asked, Lord, when will my answer come? I am answering you now. I have had enough of the delay. I have watched you wrestle with confusion. I have seen you carry questions without resolution. I have heard the quiet frustration in your heart when you tried to stay strong but felt exhausted. I have seen the tears you wiped away so no one else would notice. And I am telling you, I have had enough of watching you struggle in silence. Do you understand what that means? It means movement is happening. It means heaven has shifted. It means what felt frozen is beginning to thaw. The season of endless waiting is not permanent. It was purposeful, but it is not permanent. Everything you have been asking for is now within reach. The breakthrough you prayed for, the clarity you begged me to give you, the restoration you hoped for in secret, the provision you asked me to release. It is closer than you think. It is not hovering in some far-off future. It is lining up now. You were selected to receive this moment. That is why you made it through the delay. That is why you made it through the silence. That is why you did not totally walk away when doubt tried to engulf you. If you had walked away, you would not be here in this moment. If you had given in to the despair, you would not be in line for what is happening. Many prayed, but they lost faith. Many asked, but they lost hope. Many hoped, but they closed their hearts when the answers did not come swiftly. You did not close your heart completely. You struggled, yes, you doubted, yes, but you did not cut ties with me. That is more important than you can realize. If you dismiss this moment, you could miss what you prayed for. I am not saying this to frighten you. I am saying this to alert you. When answers arrive, they demand action. When doors open, movement is required. When blessings come, readiness is required. Do not get so accustomed to waiting that you miss the acceleration. In the next few minutes, I will explain why the waiting occurred and why it must stop. But first, I must ask you to calm your heart and fully accept this announcement. Your answer is coming now. You wondered if I forgot. I did not forget. You wondered if I was quiet because I did not care. But my quietness was not absence. It was strategy. There were wars that you could not see. There were alignments that you could not understand. There were details that had to come together before your answer could be released. I know how tired you became. I know how many times you said, I cannot wait any longer. I heard you. I was closer than you thought. I was building you in ways that you did not know, because sometimes the answer you are asking for requires a stronger version of you to carry it. But now something has shifted. What was once delayed is now authorized. What was once held back is now being released. The timing that once felt distant is now here. You have to take this seriously right now. This is not the time for casual faith. This is not the time for half belief. This is not the time to shrink back into old patterns of doubt. If you keep acting like someone who expects delay, you might hesitate when the time for movement comes. All that you have been asking for is here, not in theory, not in imagination, but in alignment. The connection you prayed for is aligning. The opportunity you asked me to open is approaching. The peace you begged me to restore is being poured out. Do not underestimate how quickly things can change when I decide it is time. You spent months, maybe years in preparation without realizing it, and preparation always precedes sudden movement. What feels sudden to you was planned long before. You were chosen to receive this because you endure what others could not. You learned patience when you wanted speed. You learned surrender when you wanted control. You learned to seek me when nothing made sense. That endurance positioned you. I am telling you again, your answer is coming now. Feel the urgency in my voice. Hear the firmness in my tone. This is not a gentle suggestion. This is a declaration. Do not squander your one opportunity by remaining in a mindset of delay. Do not hold on to the identity of one who is always waiting. Enter into the mindset of one who is receiving. The waiting season is coming to an end. The silent season is closing. The dry season is turning. Tuck. God's plan is always bigger if you have released your plans into His hands. In the next few minutes, I will tell you why I have allowed the delay and why it cannot continue any longer. But for now, let this penetrate your spirit like a seal. Your answer is not lost. It is not forgotten. It is not cancelled. It is coming now. My beloved child, now I will tell you why the delay has lasted so long. Because your heart needs understanding. You have asked me many times, sometimes with tears, sometimes with frustration, sometimes with quiet surrender, "Why, Lord? Why is this taking so long?" And I heard every question. I sought every sigh. I felt every moment when your hope began to feel heavy. But listen carefully now, because the delay was not empty. It was not random. It was not careless. There were hidden reasons behind your waiting that you could not see from where you stood. You saw closed doors. I saw unseen dangers. You saw silence. I saw preparation. You saw stillness. I saw movement behind the scenes. There were spiritual battles taking place that you did not know about. While you were praying on earth, there were forces working against the answer. There were things that had to be cleared from your path before your blessing could come to you safely. Not all things are before your eyes, but not one thing has escaped my notice. I was working in levels that were not accessible to your sight. I was protecting you from attacks that you did not know were coming at you. I was holding back situations that might have hurt you if they had manifested too quickly. You felt as if nothing was happening because you could not see the difference in your situation. But just because you cannot see the action does not mean that there is no action. There were things that were being lined up. There were hearts that were being moved. There were timelines that were being synchronized. If I had given you the answer before these things were in place, it would not have worked. Sometimes the best protection is delay. You also needed development of your character through silence. Silence stretches you in ways that noise never could. Because you could not hear the constant reassurance, you learned to trust deeply. Because you could not depend on the visible signs, you learned to walk by faith. In the silence, your roots were strengthened and waiting. Your endurance was deepened. You learned patience even when it was painful. You learned surrender even when control was safer. You learned to come to me not only for answers, but for presence. That was necessary. If I had answered you right away, you would have gotten the blessing, but not the strength. You would have gotten relief, but not resilience. You would have celebrated, but you would not have matured. There was a protection from premature blessing. That is something you must understand clearly. A blessing that is given too soon can become a burden. A door that is opened before you are ready can be overwhelming. An opportunity that is released before your character is ready to handle it can be the very thing that destroys what you have prayed for. I saw what you were asking for. I saw your desire. I saw your longing, and I knew it would come. But I also saw what needed to change inside of you first. I saw areas where insecurity was still whispering loudly. I saw areas where fear was still exerting its influence. I saw patterns that needed to be broken before promotion could be trusted. A delay was not punishment, it was preparation. You felt emotional exhaustion. You felt drained from hoping and not seeing the results. There were days when you told yourself, "I cannot keep waiting like this." I saw that exhaustion. I did not ignore it. I did not dismiss it. I knew the weight was heavy. I knew the silence felt long. But your exhaustion did not mean abandonment. It meant you were stretching beyond your comfort. Growth often feels like strain before it feels like strength. You became stronger than you realized during this delay. You developed deeper discernment. You learned not to rush into every opportunity that presented itself. You became less dependent on applause and more rooted in quiet obedience. You did not see this development clearly because you were fixed on what you were lacking. But I saw it. I saw patience developing. I saw humility emerging. I saw your need of me becoming less emotional and more stable. You asked why I had not answered sooner. Hear me clearly now. I was not denying you. I was preparing you. I was preparing you to receive what you prayed for without losing yourself. Many want breakthrough, but few want the process of carrying it. Many want elevation, but few want refinement. You accepted refinement even when you didn't understand it. Now the fruit of that refinement is manifesting. You were chosen to receive this because your heart can receive it without pride, because your spirit can steward it without fear, because your maturity can handle the responsibility. You didn't quit. That's why you qualify. And now that you know this, walk into this moment with confidence that is rooted in humility. You weren't overlooked. You were being prepared. Your faithfulness qualified you. Your loyalty in silence distinguished you. Your endurance in the face of discouragement has strengthened you. And now you stand ready, not by accident, but by growth. You didn't quit. That's why you qualify. Say, I stand victorious in faith if you're believing for breakthrough in the face of all odds, and share this video.